Good evening and welcome to a gorgeous Friday afternoon here in Williams County and Northwest Ohio for that matter. We are in Montpelier today. It is Championship Friday, really at both fields here this afternoon. The softball field today will decide a championship potentially. A Montpelier win over North Central means they would share the title with the Hilltop Lady Cadets, and that would be Montpelier's first softball championship as far as a league championship of any kind. Meanwhile, in baseball, same scenario, but for both teams, the Montpelier North Central winner this afternoon would guarantee themselves at least a piece of a title. Eden and Holgate will play on Tuesday. An Eden win means that they would share it as well. A Holgate win would mean that the winner tonight would get the outright championship. We're just getting started here on the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show. We'll meet the lineups when we come back.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances and the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles. Need to spruce up your home inside or out? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan is the place for that. Get all the paint you need at tremendous prices. Get Royal Interior Eggshell or Satin or Royal Exterior Flat and Royal Exterior Stain. With excellent coverage, washability, and a lifetime warranty, Ace Royal Paint is the only paint you'll ever buy. Get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Ace, the helpful hardware place. Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Number 22,
Just to quickly set the stage today, Montpelier 9-6, North Central 9-4 coming in, but it's the conference records that we focus on today when they both come in at 5-1 here into the final BBC game of this baseball season. Also plenty to talk about as we are on the cusp of the baseball tournament draw being unveiled coming up on Sunday. We'll take another break, the lineups, and the first pitch when we return. For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Pioneer. Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game. Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
JJ Wins in Holiday City is a proud supporter of all athletes at North Central High School, and they're glad to be a part of tonight's broadcast game. JJ Wins features daily lunch and dinner specials, live entertainment on the weekend, and so much more. Come on out and enjoy a taste of JJ Wins in Holiday City. JJ Wins, proud supporters of the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
All right, leading things off for North Central, the left fielder Quinn Burt, followed by the shortstop Kenneth Smeltzer, the catcher Connor Gendron, then hitting cleanup is Cohen Myers. Batting fifth, the first baseman Ben Pettit. Batting sixth, the right fielder Ethan Beard. The number 7 spot belongs to Johnny Hicks. He's the second baseman. Hitting eighth and pitching is Sam Moore, and batting ninth, the third baseman Clayton Douglas. On the mound today for Montpelier, Jackson Richmond. His battery is his brother Easton Richmond. Out in left field is Garrett Gurrell. Cam Smith's in center. And then Hayden Sharp's in right. Trent Thorpe's your first baseman. Jackson Staylor at second. Griffin Cooley is at third. And the shortstop this afternoon is Landon Fackler. Coming in this year, a 3-0 record for Jackson Richmond. He has a minuscule ERA of .28. He's worked 24 2/3 innings. This will be his third start and 9th appearance of the season. He's allowed 1 earned run, 4 total runs on the year, struck out 42, and walked 11. So Quinn Burt, the right-handed hitter, will dig in that leadoff spot, hitting 371 on the season. He does have a home run and 7 runs batted in. Right-hander against right-hander, and Championship Friday is underway with the first pitch right down Broadway for strike one. In at the cut of the grass at third is Griffin Cooley. Outfield medium deep pretty much straight away as Richmond is ready for his second wind and pitch, the 0-1. A swing and a miss, 0-2. Richmond in his starts and in a lot of his appearances this year has been pretty dominant, as we talked about that ERA at just .28. But that overpowering stuff has played well, and he gets Burt on 3 pitches to start this one, a strikeout swinging to begin this game. Kenneth Smeltzer will come to the plate now. Smeltzer has had a really good freshman season, hitting .449, a couple of home runs and 11 runs batted in on the season. Another right-handed stick in the lineup, takes down in the dirt for ball 1. North Central 9-4, 5-1 in the BBC. They lost 3 kids from last year's conference championship team, but returned 9. Here's the 1-0 from Richmond. Rears back, paints the outside corner, and that'll even things at a ball and a strike. North Central last year went 14-7, a perfect 7-0 in the BBC. It was their first conference title in almost a decade, 2014. Richmond's 1-1 pulled the string on that one in a swing and a miss by Smeltzer. It's 1-2. Montpelier, meanwhile, on the heels of an 11-9 year and a 5-2 BBC season, at 9-6 and 5-1. The 1-2 is upstairs and outside, 2-2. And perhaps Montpelier started their turnaround or hot play. Remember, they started with wins and then dropped 4 in a row in the middle of that season. And then we did the Eden game and played well in getting that win. Low and away, in fact, goes back to the screen. And that'll run the count full at 3-2. Montpelier winning on that afternoon. The only loss was to Stryker in the BBC. But a win today and a win by North Central would guarantee that winner a share of a title. The 3-2 missed inside, ball 4, and Smeltzer able to do a nice job of hanging in the count and drawing a one-out walk. Connor Gendron will come to the plate. Gendron is hitting .357, 3 homers, 15 runs batted in. You've already heard us talk about home runs. That's kind of a rare thing at the high school level anymore, but North Central as a team has clubbed 6 home runs on the season. Short lead at first for Smeltzer. Ground ball that comes up, cut off by the third baseman. Cooley can't field it cleanly, and everybody is safe. It's going to be a tough play anyways, so I think we'll go infield single there. I think even if he fields it cleanly, it was going to be a tough play to retire Gendron. And now North Central in business here. First and second, and 1 away. And that'll bring Cohen Myers to the plate. .326 on the year with 10 runs batted in. Right-hander against right-hander. The first pitch. 3-quarter delivery stays inside for ball 1. Don't forget, when we're done tonight, the Guardians and Twins open up a critical early May series. 7:10 first pitch tonight. We're in the top of the first, no score. North Central and Montpelier. Myers, a little tardy on that swing, fouls it off to the right and out of play. 1-1 the count on Cohen Myers. Smeltzer aboard at second on a walk. Connor Gendron an infield single at first. 1 down in the inning. Richmond straightens, checks the runners. The pitch swung on back to the box. Richmond gloves, throws to second, steps on the bag 1. Relay is going to be wide, goes to the screen, and that will allow Smeltzer to make the turn and score, and North Central draws first blood. So the throwing error will get North Central on the board. That'll bring Ben Pettit to the plate. There's a runner on first and 2 away. Fastball grooved on the inside corner to Ben Pettit for a strike. Pettit hitting .357 with 13 runs batted in. 1 strike on him. Here's the 0-1. Down in the dirt, blocked nicely, and they're still going to send the runner. The throw down, and it ricochets and skips into center field as it bounced off of Cohen Myers, but not enough for him to advance. Cam Smith was charging to back things up. So another runner in scoring position for North Central. Can they cash in here, already on top 1-0? Jackson Richmond has the sign from Easton. The pitch swung on, little defensive swing, slow roller off the mound. Richmond throws to first and retires Ben Pettit for the final out of the inning. However, North Central strikes first. They lead Montpelier 1-0. Locos coming to bat.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent. Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Griffin Cooley will start things for Montpelier. He'll be followed by Landon Fackler and then Jackson Richmond here facing Sam Moore. The North Central right-hander comes in 2-0 on the season with a 1.84 earned run average. That in 19 innings of work. He has struck out 33. So it'll be Griffin Cooley in that leadoff spot for the Locomotives, hitting 195 with an on-base of 277 and an OPS of 520. Righty-righty matchup to start things. Moore comes with a strike on a fastball to start this first inning. Montpelier 9-6, 5-1 in the BBC. In on the cut of the grass at third is Clayton Douglas. The next pitch is a swing and a miss by Cooley. 0-2. Cooley, the third baseman this afternoon for Montpelier, followed by the shortstop, Landon Fackler, and then today's starting pitcher for the Locos, Jackson Richmond. Upstairs, fisted back up the middle. Sliding to his left is Smeltzer, can't come up with it, and Cooley is safe. Little slow roller infield single to start this thing. I don't think if Smeltzer comes up with the play cleanly, he throws him out anyways. So the infield single will bring Landon Fackler to the plate. He has been Montpelier's most consistent hitter on the year at .342, 537 on base, and an .879 OPS. Has driven in 7 runs this season and has been really good in this 2-hole. Montpelier just north of 50 stolen bases and will be aggressive on the base paths. Cooley not going here, tailing away, snap throw down, and good backhand glove that time by Pettit on a low throw, glove side. 1-0 on Landon Fackler. We're in the bottom of the first. It is a 1-0 North Central lead here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Moore, the 1-0 delivery. Inside corner at the front knee for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, this afternoon's umpires, Randy Bachman behind the plate. Former Ayersville head coach, Chad Donsbach, now an umpire out in the field working the bases. They have their eyes on the game, presented by Tri-State Vision Center. Step off by Sam Moore, no throw to first, though. Try to keep you updated on the softball game that's happening behind us, with Montpelier having a shot at getting a piece of the BBC title there. Hilltop has already won a share of their 10th in a row. The 1-1, there goes Cooley, and the hit and run, it's off the hands and fouled back. 1-2 now on Landon Fackler. Final chances here to make impressions. Softball had their tournament draw announced on Sunday of last weekend. Baseball, remember, a week behind. They will announce their tournament draws coming up this Sunday. Sam Moore's 1-2. He lunges, does Fackler. Little roller coming off the mound is Moore. Fires to first, and it's wide, and everybody is safe. Advancing to third will be Cooley. Fackler trucks into second as Beard had to come up and get the errant throw. That'll be E1. And second and third, and nobody out here in the inning. That's what happens. Put the ball in play at the high school level sometimes, and you make that other team play defense. The errant throw has Montpelier in business, and a chance here for Jackson Richmond. Hitting .257 on the season, couple of homers, 12 runs batted in, as Gendron will go out to the mound to visit with Sam Moore. Cooley, the runner, at third, infield single. E1 is how Fackler is aboard. He's at second after the wide throw. And now Jackson Richmond, a chance to help his cause. Meeting is over. early enough they can play back here, so they'll sacrifice an out or a run for an out right now. Richmond takes the fastball way outside, ball one. Outfield again, medium deep. Straight away for the most part. Center fielder, though, Cohen Myers shaded to left just a step or two. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch to Richmond. Breaking ball, strike, 1-1. By the way, this is a Division IV. We talked about the tournament draw. This is a Division IV district that is up for grabs. Wayne Trace had been in there, and they are now a Division III school. They had been, or would be, the favorite. Good block that time by Gendron to possibly save a run. 2-1 the count on Richmond. Cooley's at third. Fackler's at second. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. A 2-1 count on Jackson Richmond. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. It'll be backhanded by the second baseman, Johnny Hicks. Flips to first and gets the out. However, Richmond does the job in bringing the run in, and we're tied at 1. Good backhand by Hicks. Richmond will pick up the RBI. Going to third will be Fackler with 1 down now for Cameron Smith. Smith hitting .310 on the season with 10 runs driven in. The first offering to Smith takes up and away, ball one. 365 on base, 729 OPS. Montpelier is a team hitting .257 on the year. Here comes the 1-0. Montpelier has taken an early 3-0 lead on North Central in the softball game here tonight. Again, a Montpelier win in softball gives them a piece of the BBC with Hilltop, and they have defeated Hilltop both in conference and out of conference. The 1-1, Smith did not hold off, could not check the swing, and he's now down a ball and 2 strikes. Again, conceding the run up the middle, and for that matter, at the corners. Infield is back. Right-hander against right-hander. Moore against Smith. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Big 1-out strikeout for Sam Moore. And now there are 2 away. And it's Garrett Gurrell who will come to the plate. Gurrell hitting .267 with 7 runs batted in on the year. 2 down, runner on third in a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the first on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The pitch outside in the left-handed batter's box. Again, gobbled up by Gendron. 1-0 the count. Moore working from the windup. Rocks and fires. Missed outside. 2-0. Tournament play for baseball, not next week, but the week after. Week of the 15th is when everything begins. The 2-0 from Moore. A swing and a miss. Healthy cut for Garrett Gurrell. 2-1 now the count. Moore, 2-1 delivery. Way outside, goes back to the screen. That Gendron couldn't get to that one, and a headfirst slide for Fackler to give Montpelier a 2-1 lead. Wild pitch will allow the Locos to grab that advantage here in the home half of the first inning. Gendron had done a nice job, but that one was fairly impossible for him to get to. Shifted that weight over as much as he could, and Fackler with good wheels from third, able to score. 3-1 the count now on Gurrell. Bases empty, 2 down. Gurrell pops it up. Foul territory and will drift out of play here behind home plate and in front of us here in the booth. That'll even the count at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes on Garrett Gurrell, the Montpelier left fielder. And the payoff pitch, down low and away, ball 4. A 2-out walk to Garrett Gurrell. And that'll bring Jackson Staylor to the plate. Another freshman in this lineup, one of 3 of them. 281 average in his freshman season. Has done a good job of getting on at 467. He's driven in 4 runs on the season, no homers. Short lead at first for Gurrell. Swing, a little number foul. 0-1 the count here on Jackson Staylor. Montpelier has faced the numbers issue this season, just 12 out for baseball in the 9 through 12 grades. So no JV team. Clayton Douglas in on the grass, a step at third. Stepping off is Moore, no throw over. No, I'm good. We get Sloan on the air, that would be train wreck city. 0-1. Swing, there goes the runner, Gurrell. The throw down is going to be behind the bag, although Gurrell went about a step too far, but nobody was there to apply a tag. Gurrell gets a stolen base, and now he's in scoring position for Staylor, and Staylor down 0-2. Brian in Defiance, by the way, playing on our sister station right now, Q96.5. Bulldogs, another ho-hum one-loss season. A throw by Moore, again to the second baseman, Hicks, who wasn't on the bag covering. David Jimenez, if you missed it, last night picked up the 4th career no-hitter. That's the school record now at Defiance on a program that's had a pretty good run and stable of pitchers. Up high, there goes Gurrell, and the throw is off the glove of Douglas. Skips into left field. Gurrell makes the turn. He will score. 3-1 Montpelier on the air. Throwing air that landed in left field. And the Locos taking advantage of every door that has been opened by North Central here in the first inning, as they have grabbed a 3-1 lead. Bases are empty now with 2 down in the inning. 1-2 count on Staylor. The pitch. Inside corner, strike 3. And that'll do it for Montpelier in the first inning. But they answer the North Central run with 3 of their own. Locos lead 3-1 after 1. We'll be right back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
6, 7, and 8 for North Central here in the top of the second. Ethan Beard, Johnny Hicks, and Sam Moore. Beard has an 0-1 count on him. Richmond grooves one down low in the dirt. 1-1. Beard, the right fielder, comes in hitting 200 on the season with 8 RBIs. Righty-righty matchup. Richmond rears back, fires, and delivers a strike on the swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Beard. 3-1 our score. North Central trailing Montpelier. We're in the top half of the second inning. The 1-2. Curveball, strike 3. Painted black on the outside corner. That'll be the second punch out of this early going for Richmond. First out of the second inning. And that'll bring Johnny Hicks to the plate. Hicks hitting .237 with 6 runs batted in on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Lunged and got a piece of it as it was tipped back to the screen. 0-1. North Central 9-4 on the season. For you tomorrow. That's that giveaway. Here comes the 0-1 offering. Squaring and yanking it back is Johnny Hicks. That'll even things at a ball and a strike. North Central suffering a loss to Montpelier back in Game 3 for them on April 4th. It was a non-conference loss, of course. Count now 2-1. 10-5 Montpelier won on that afternoon. Only loss for North Central in conference, a 9-8 slugfest with Eden. As we said, Montpelier fell to Stryker early in the year, 6-5. The 2-1 delivery swung on and a swing and a miss, 2-2. Montpelier, since that loss to Paulding, remember we told you we did the Eden game, they won that game 11-5, have lost a close one to Bryan and then were hammered by Tenor, but everything else has been positive for Montpelier. Wins. That breaking ball stays in. It's 3-2. Montpelier playing a good Edgerton team last night and winning 3-2 in their most recent game. After a few days of weather not cooperating. Just missed on the payoff pitch. And Hicks gets the one-out walk, the second walk by Richmond this afternoon. That'll bring Sam Moore up. Moore hitting .273 with 4 runs batted in, 4 runs scored as well. Hicks hitting in the number 8 hole. By the way, Bryan and Defiance are scoreless in the early going. Defiance suffering their only loss. That was in league to Wapakoneta. Throw over again. Hicks back safely. The WBL, a league that's down to a 3-team race now, all with 1 loss. Defiance, Wapak, and Lima Bath. And Bath still has to play both those teams. Another throw over, and it gets away from Thorpe, and going to second is going to be Hicks. The throw over again, that E1 will get Hicks up to second. BBC as a conference, as we said, is still not decided. The winner here tonight will get at least a share. Eden plays Holgate. An Eden win means they would get a piece of the title. A Holgate win, and the winner tonight gets the title outright, up and in here on Sam Moore. 1-0 the count on him. GMC has been decided. The Wayne Trace Raiders have won that championship. Here's your 1-0 from Richmond. Breaking ball called strike. 1-1. So those are your update on your leagues. Oh, NWOAL. 3-1 loss teams there, so that's still to be decided. Although I believe Liberty Center and PH are playing a makeup game right now. Inside corner, good pitch by Richmond, 1-2. Perhaps a slider there or a cutter. Runner on second, 1 down. 3-1 Montpelier, second inning. So in the NWOAL, it's PH, Liberty Center, and Archibald, the 1-loss teams. The 1-2 swing and a miss, throw down to third, and they got him. Strike him out, throw him out, inning over. Inning and a half complete. Montpelier leads North Central 3-1.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Somebody you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you thinking of buying a home, but you're hesitant because of the rising interest rates? Well, don't be. Historically, rates are still very low. While not at their lowest, rates are nowhere near where they were back in the 1980s and 1990s. Home prices are stabilizing, and there are more homes coming on the market. So don't wait until interest rates climb to 9 or 10% or even higher to make your move. Call me today and I will help guide you through the entire process. From finding financing to handing you the keys to your new home at closing, I am with you every step of the way. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Area for Montpelier, playing right field.
Bottom third of the Montpelier lineup, Trent Thorpe, Hayden Sharps, and Easton Richmond. Trent Thorpe fouling one off here on that first pitch, so 0-1 on Thorpe. Moving down a little bit in the order from when we saw him against Eden, hitting .310 here in the number 7 hole today. Takes a curveball a little bit outside. Driven in 6 runs on the season. Played well in that Eden game. Multiple hit game, good defense that day. 1-1 the count. Sam Moore's pitch. Upstairs and in, 2-1. Again, when we are done here, Cleveland and Minnesota. 7:10 tonight from Progressive Field. We're in the bottom of the second inning, a 3-1 Montpelier lead. A swing and a pop-up. Right side, going back into shallow right field is Hicks, and he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So 1 out for Hayden Sharps. Sharps batting .286. Has a good OPS because his on base is pretty solid at .984. 8 runs batted in. 1 down, base is empty here in the home half of the second inning. Moore deals, first ball swinging, base hit into left field. Hayden Sharps doing a nice job there of collecting the second Montpelier hit of the day. Punching that one into left field. Number 9 hitter, Easton Richmond.
Number 6, Easton Richmond. Playing first base.
Richmond hitting .188. 5 runs batted in, no home runs on the year in this number 9 hole. Short lead at first for Sharps. Moore delivers to the plate. A bunt attempt by Richmond. Coming up from third, charging is Douglas, and he left it on the ground, and everybody is safe. Sacrifice E5. And now Montpelier in business. First and second, 1 down. A play that should have been made by Douglas charging. So the Bulldogs on the board first up at Sumter Field. Defiance leading Bryan 3-0. That depth from Defiance in the pitching. Montpelier has it cooking over on the softball field. 6-0 lead now on North Central. Again, a Montpelier girls win today. A Lady Locos win gives them a share of the BBC title. Montpelier North Central, whoever wins this baseball game guarantees at least a share of the title. A swing and a miss, big cut by Griffin Cooley. Infield single for him, his first time up. Scored a run. One down in the inning. Sharps is at second. Easton Richmond at first. Griffin Cooley the batter. Montpelier leading at 3-1. Moore to the plate, low and away. Sliding over and keeping it in front of him is Gendron. It's a ball and a strike now on Cooley. Another one of those 4-0 now Defiance with a lead on Bryan. The 1-1 pitch, little fister foul up the third base line. Staylor, Sharps, and Cooley are the three freshmen that are playing in this everyday lineup for Montpelier. You hate to see what they're going through, and they're not the only school going through it. The low numbers issue, if you're not able to play a JV schedule, that has ramifications. Here's the 1-2, low and away again, 2-2. Douglas is playing even, now behind the bag a little bit, 3 or 4 steps. 2-2 the count on Griffin Cooley. First and second, one out. Sam Moore, the 2-2. Swung on, hit high into the air, into shallow left field. Long run in for Burt and makes the running grab. So Griffin Cooley will fly out to left for the second out of the inning. And it's up to Landon Fackler here to try to deliver a run-scoring hit. 2 down in the inning. Fackler reached on an air the first time up and scored a run. It was E1. North Central has committed 3 errors in this game. 2 out, 2 on. Second inning, 3-1 our score, Montpelier. Inside, it's hammered into center field. Drifting back is Cohen Myers. Over in the gap in right center makes the grab, and that will do it. Montpelier strands a pair. They lead still after 2, 3-1.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers, with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
We are through 2 innings here in Montpelier on this gorgeous Friday afternoon. Terrific day to play baseball, softball, run a track meet, play tennis, whatever. It is absolutely spectacular. A run in the first for North Central, an answer of 3 by Montpelier in the bottom half of the inning, and that's where we stand at 3-1. It will be 9-1-2 for North Central. Clayton Douglas, Quinn Burt, Kenneth Smeltzer. The first pitch is a fastball on the outside part of the plate, strike 1. Douglas hitting 188 on the year with 8 runs batted in. In on the grass at third is Cooley, just in case Douglas is thinking of bunting. That's overthrown by Richmond. Skips back to the backstop, 1-1. It's also youth night here at Montpelier. So if kids are on their youth league teams, both baseball, softball, all encouraged to be out here tonight. A good crowd on hand. Douglas behind, waves and misses. It's now 1-2. Jackson Richmond, first base side of the rubber, stares in. Shakes off a couple of pitches, and now will step off. A ball and 2 strikes on Douglas. 3-1 Locos on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Trying to regain a share of the title after they had won 3 in a row. Defensive swing that time by Douglas to stay alive. Didn't get the championship last year. That went to North Central. Again, Eden still in play. Eden with 6 wins on the season, and they've picked the ones that have been needed for a conference title. 5 of their 6 wins coming in the BBC. They play Holgate on Tuesday. The pitch. Slider missed a little bit in and down, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Richmond rocks, fires. The pitch, a swing, and a ground ball towards short. Fackler charges. On the move, throws over, and good scoop there by Trent Thorpe for the first out of the inning. Landon Fackler recording that first out. That'll bring Quinn Burt to the plate. Burt overpowered in his first at bat, struck out swinging, so 0 for 1. Here's the first offering. Swung on, hit down the left field line, and it will be foul. Little update on guys around the Matt Whistler pitching at AAA Toledo is off to a really hot start. Sub-1 ERA right now in relief appearances. He keeps pitching like that, he'll find his way up to Detroit sooner rather than later. The 0-1. Outside corner, strike 2 on Burt.
Number 44, come on, Fiddler.
Dalen Miley getting appearances in the Astros organization at AA Asheville. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. A swing and a foul well, it's a swing and a miss, and then unable to hang on to it is Richmond, but he has plenty of time to throw down to first to retire Burt for the second out of the inning. That'll bring Kenneth Smeltzer to the plate. Very talented freshman for North Central. Saw a lot of playing time in the winter in basketball. Came into this one hitting .449. Walked and has scored North Central's only run here this afternoon. 2 down, bases empty. That's fouled back. 0-1 on Smeltzer. We're in the third. 3-1 Montpelier. One strike count on Smeltzer. And the 0-1 delivery. Nice pitch on the inside corner. Took a little something off that one. And now 0-2. We're Richmond a strike away here from getting a 1-2-3 inning. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it for North Central in the inning. Couple of strikeouts for Richmond. Middle of the third. 3-1 Montpelier.
For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier. Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Jackson Richmond.
Heart of the order for Montpelier. Jackson Richmond, Cameron Smith, and Garrett Gurrell coming up. Jackson Richmond, a productive out his first time up. The ground ball to second, plated a run.
A little bit more than usual youth in our area tonight, but tonight is youth night, at Montpelier.
Sam Moore working into his third inning. First pitch, tails away, ball one. Both teams not only win tonight, giving them a piece of a title, get them to double-digit wins tonight, the winner of this one. The pitch, the 1-0 grooved in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Jackson Richmond. Now 1-2. By the way, Montpelier off tomorrow. Next scheduled game, Fairview. Is that correct? Fairview at home on Monday. The 1-2 offering. Richmond, a big swing. It's up the right field line. It's in foul territory. A long run and a crash into the fence by Beard. And he is still down. He went full bore into the chain link fence up that right field line with no regard whatsoever. And they are going to go take a look at him. Heck of an effort by Ethan Beard. And now he's down. So we are going to step aside while they look at Ethan Beard. Now he's climbing up. Hold on, we'll stay right here. He's walking it off. I mean, there was no hesitation. And there was no slowing down in that last step. He's kind of crouched again now. And you wonder if you see a precautionary move potentially here because of, we'll see how he reacts to everything. Concussion test would be going on, I'm sure, out there. 3-1 our score. Montpelier in front. We're in the bottom of the third inning. You could hear him hit the fence. I mean, he crushed it. A couple of teammates, or a lot of the teammates, had started out that way. A couple are still lingering there, and they're still seeing how he is. And Beard is saying he's going to stay in. So Ethan Beard will remain for the time being in right field. Count is still 1-2 on Jackson Richmond. He's the number 3 hitter in the lineup and the leadoff man here in the bottom half of the third inning. Locos getting all 3 of their runs in the first. North Central getting their only run also in that first inning as well. North Central, by the way, third head coach that they have had really in the last year. Didn't bring Eric Smeltzer back as their head coach. Hired a gentleman who was the wrestling coach at Defiance College. Ran into some trouble where some inappropriate / borderline racist remarks had been made, so he resigned. Josh Hicks steps up in an interim role and has taken over the team just to stabilize. A wave and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Sam Moore for the first out of the inning, retiring Richmond. That'll bring Cam Smith to the plate. Ethan Beard is worth monitoring as this game goes on. He's walking around out there in right field, staying alert, staying on the move, staying active. The first pitch to Smith is a strike on the inside corner. Smith struck out swinging his first time up. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Upstairs, 1-1. Bases empty, 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. 3-1 Montpelier on the Andres Vanillo scoreboard. Winner gets at least a share of the title, at least. And Smith is hit by the pitch. So he will be on with 1 down here in the inning as Garrett Gurrell will come to the plate. Gurrell has walked, stolen a base, and scored a run. Gurrell, they're thinking maybe Gurrell bunts. Clayton Douglas a step or two on the grass at third. Moore takes a look over at first at Smith. The square, the pullback, and putting the brakes on was Smith. Started to go and then retreats back to first. 0-1 on Garrett Gurrell. Sam Moore peeks over at first. Your 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now on Gurrell. Jackson Staylor on deck. It's number 5 man in the lineup right now in Gurrell. Nothing and 2 on Gurrell. Moore with a long look at Smith. They got him on a pickoff move. Pettit with the step, the throw down to short, and at second, and the tag applied by Kenneth Smeltzer. And Smith is caught. 2 down now in the inning. So a base runner erased on the pickoff move, and now an 0-2 count with nobody on, and 2 down in the inning for Garrett Gurrell as Moore goes back to the windup. Here's the 0-2. A swing, a little nubber, chop foul down the third base line. We'll do it again at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Garrett Gurrell, the Montpelier left fielder. Moore's 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There is a throw down required with it down in the dirt, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 in the books now here in Montpelier. It's the Locos 3, the Eagles 1 on B-Rock Sports.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation. celebration.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process. Making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Middle part of the North Central lineup, Connor Gendron, who reached on an infield single his first time up. He's ahead in the count, 2-0. Richmond rears back and fires low and away, and it's now 3-0. Connor Gendron, Cohen Myers, Ben Pettit. Montpelier leading in the BBC softball championship game, or for Montpelier anyways, championship. Now handling the North Central 9-0. The 3-0 inside corner, strike one on Gendron. 3 balls and 1 strike on Connor Gendron. Right-hander against right-hander with Cohen Myers on deck. The pitch swung on and drilled toward the left fielder, and charging and making the grab, Garrett Gurrell. Had that played beautifully. So a fly out for Gendron for the first out of the inning. Cohen Myers will come to the plate. Myers digs in, and the first pitch from Richmond gets him out in front, swinging and missing. 0-1 on Myers. As we said, the baseball tournament draws Sunday and a wide open Division IV. Be interested to see who gets that number 1 seed. Edgerton with somebody that had been in play, still are in play, but Montpelier just beat Edgerton head-to-head, and their records are similar. Montpelier sitting 9-6. If they win here today, it's 10-6. I believe Edgerton is around that 11-8 mark. High chopper cut off by, Cooley tried to cut it off, and it ends up getting through to Fackler, and Myers is safe. Probably have to score that an E.
Now batting number 32.
Because if it is cut off and fielded cleanly by Cooley, he would have had time to retire Myers. So Myers will be aboard on the E5. And that'll bring Ben Pettit to the plate, who grounded out back to Richmond, the pitcher. 1 out, 1 on, 4th inning, 3-1 our score. Down low, ball 1 to Ben Pettit. Those are 2 of the teams. Antwerp, who has been the team that's been really good, along with Wayne Trace, of course, last year. Antwerp has played better of late, but have they done enough? They're still under 500, so not probably done enough to get a 1 seed, so they would be out. The next offering, low and away, good slide over that time by Easton Richmond to keep things in front.
Guest announcer tonight in the 5th grade.
On deck.
Miss Riley Abrams.
Now batting number 1, Ariel Bass.
2 balls and no strikes. The next offering is a breaking ball strike for Pettit. Got a pinch hitter that's on deck for North Central. Jake Turner is scheduled to hit next, or it appears he'll hit next. Short lead at first for Myers, the 2-1. Low and away, and Richmond is, at least for the time being here, lost his groove a little bit. Down 3-1 now to Ben Pettit. And that Turner would be in the spot of Beard, who, if you're just joining us, ran full bore into that right field fence in the last half of the inning. Strike 2 to Ben Pettit. All Defiance now as they are hammering Bryan 7-0 in varsity baseball in a game being heard on our sister station, Q96.5. Count has run full on Pettit. The payoff pitch. Swung on and a ground ball chopped to Thorpe at first. He will step on the bag and retire Pettit. And now it will be Jake Turner who will then go into play in right field. Turner is hitting .250 on the season for North Central.
Bottom of third, statistics
hitting for North Central.
Sponsored by the Montpelier Fraternal
Number
Order of
53,
local voting.
Jake
Collected
Turner.
5 runs on 4 hits. Bianca Fong.
So now a runner on second. And two down in the inning. 2 down in the inning.
The official attendance today for this evening's contest is a record breaker.
Wow. Slider missed inside.
103 at the softball facility. 103 is the official attendance, and that is a record breaker this season. Congratulations, softball fans.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch. Swung on, high bouncing ball. Staylor at second. On the second hop, throws over to first. Inning is over. Middle of the 4th, and we are halfway home in this one. Your score is Montpelier 3 and North Central 1.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Bryan, but one who wants to protect life here as much as you do. Give me a call for your free quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Locomotives, the second baseman, number 5.
6, 7, and 8 for Montpelier here as we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jackson Staylor, Trent Thorpe, Hayden Sharps. Our main stops of Northwest Ohio mid-game update. Remember, you're always near a main stop at the main stops of Northwest Ohio. All of our scoring done this afternoon in the first inning. North Central an early 1-0 lead. Montpelier answering right back with 3. We have settled into a pitcher's matchup here between Jackson Richmond and Sam Moore, and that's essentially where we stand. North Central has been a little leaky defensively this afternoon, committing 3 errors unofficially. 0-1 the count on Staylor. And the next offering, swing and a miss, 0-2. Staylor struck out his first time up. Your mid-game update brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. And don't forget Thirsty Thursday at the main stops of Northwest Ohio. 2 strikes on Staylor. And the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Staylor down on strikes. 1 away in the home half of the 4th inning. Trent Thorpe will come up. He popped out to Johnny Hicks at second, so he is 0 for 1. Turner has stayed in. He is your right fielder for Ethan Beard. Again, Beard having to leave. Defiance now leading 9-0 on Bryan. So that's on their way to a run rule game perhaps there. Montpelier softball leading 9-0 on North Central. To finish that Beard thought, he ran crashing into the outfield fence in foul territory. Bouncing ball back up to the box. Moore fielding his position. Nice. Retires Thorpe at first. 2 gone in the inning. Aiden Sharps 1 for 1 in the 8-hole, singling his first time up. Hits here with the bases empty and 2 away. Montpelier and North Central 5-1. Final conference game for both of them, so the winner of this walks away with at least a piece of the title. Breaking ball missed outside to Sharps, 1-0. Eden still in play. They play Holgate on Tuesday in a makeup game. An Eden win means they would share it. A Holgate win, and the winner of this one then gets it outright. Hit batsman, and Sharps is on for a second time this afternoon. 2 out hit by pitch. Number 9 hitter in the lineup now, Easton Richmond. He was attempting to sacrifice bunt his first time. Douglas, the third baseman, was fielding or attempting to field that position and field that ball, but threw it wide and high. So sacrifice E5 for Richmond. Richmond hits here with 2 down under the mic. 2 down and a runner on first. Pitch missed outside. I believe it's 1-0. Moore from the stretch. The pitch. Low and away. 2-0. 2 outs, runner on first. Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-1 Montpelier leading North Central on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Glad you could be with us here on this Friday afternoon. Here's the 2-0. Swing at a big cut and a miss. 2-1. Happy Cinco de Mayo on this Friday afternoon. Two balls and a strike. The pitch. Holding off on the swing and taking low and away is Richmond. It's now 3-1. Griffin Cooley, the top of the Montpelier order, is due up next. Sharps is at first, 2 gone in the inning. The 3-1 from Moore. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Guardians and Twins when we wrap up here. You're listening to high school baseball on WBNO FM Bryan as we cross the 6 o'clock hour. Sharps will be able to get a head start here. The payoff to Richmond. Outside, ball 4. So the bottom of the order here, 8 and 9, setting the table potentially here. Griffin Cooley will come up. Cooley's 1 for 2 with an infield single and a fly out. He has also scored a run. Sharps at second, Easton Richmond at first, 2 away. In a 3-1 Montpelier advantage. The right-hander Moore checks the runner at second. The pitch. Swung on, hit into the air. Right field. Actually, we'll make it into shallow right field. Hicks drifts back a couple of steps and puts it away for the final out of the inning. Montpelier strands a pair, and we've played 4. 3-1. Montpelier in front.
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knurk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietz Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
7, 8, and 9 for North Central. Johnny Hicks, Sam Moore, Clayton Douglas here as we move to the fifth inning, starting to get deeper into this one as Hicks takes on the outside corner for strike one. Hicks a walk, his first time up. The 0-1, swung on, ground ball towards the hole. Fackler has plenty of time, guns across, first out of the inning. That'll bring Sam Moore to the plate. Moore is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Sam Moore.
We'll have tournament baseball for you that week that it all begins. Site and games to be determined following the Sunday matchups. Districts, of course, in Division 4 this year are in Bryan once again. D3 in Defiance, D2 in Archibald. Trying to hold back his swing was Sam Moore, but unable to do so. It is 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1, squaring and trying to lay a bunt down, and unable to do so is Sam Moore, so now it's 0-2. Bases empty, one down. We're in the top of the fifth inning in a 3-1 Montpelier lead. Richmond and Moore have settled in after the first inning. And actually, Richmond just gave up the one run.
Next up for the Locomotives, the pitcher, number 7.
Moore started to step out. Richmond hadn't seen that timeout had been granted, although I don't think timeout had been granted because now Randy Bachman is talking to Sam Moore a little bit about that. 0-2 on Moore. North Central just trying to get anything working right here at the plate. Swung on and golfed out of play. Gendron with the infield single is the only hit of the game for North Central. Montpelier has an infield hit from Cooley. And then a Hayden Sharp single, so they only have 2. 1-2 now on Sam Moore. Montpelier, though, has cashed in on the errors made by North Central. Also, they have a ground ball out, so a productive out to get a run in. 1-2 offering. A swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's actually down in the dirt. Throw down by Richmond to first to Thorpe, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So 2 away. Clayton Douglas now.
Number 5, Clayton Douglas.
That's the 6th strikeout for Richmond. Here's Douglas, who grounded out to Fackler his first time up. The first pitch missed a little bit low. May have crossed Easton Richmond up a little bit there, 1-0. One ball, no strikes on Clayton Douglas. Richmond with that high leg kick swings, and it's fouled away by Douglas, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 5th inning. 3-1 in Montpelier. Montpelier with the lead on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1.
Sponsored by Kim Supply. Locomotives collecting 1 run on 2 hits. Lyle Mahan single.
2 balls and a strike. Richmond is ready, and here's your 2-1. Nice breaking ball. Strike on the inside corner, 2-2. Deuces Wild now on Douglas. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase the high heat. Inning complete. Middle of the 5th here in Montpelier. Locos 3, North Central 1 on B-Rock Sports.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances and the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
Data breaches are occurring at an alarming rate. If your company's private records are compromised, your business could be ruined. Coverage from the Central Mutual Insurance Company can help you repair the damage of a data breach and get back to business. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company and Andres O'Neill and Lowe, with offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or find us online at andresoneillandlowe.com.
Okay. Landon Fackler ahead 1-0 in the count against Sam Moore. Goes the other way and a good bit of hitting that slides into right field as Fackler collects Montpelier's 3rd hit of the game. Little oppo nubber to the right side that skips into right field. That'll bring Jackson Richmond to the plate. He is 0 for 2, but his ground out produced a run back in the 1st inning. So Fackler is aboard here in the 5th inning. Let's see how aggressive Montpelier elects to be here. Leading 3-1, home half of the 5th inning. Moore, good size lead for Fackler at first. Moore checks the pitch. Outside, way outside, ball 1. North Central 5-1. Montpelier 5-1. Their BBC records. Montpelier softball team on the verge of closing out their first ever championship in softball in any conference they've been a part of. Up big, 9-zip in that one. A stab at a bunt that goes back to the screen, and it's 1-1. On Richmond. Cam Smith due up next. All 4 runs in this game have been scored in the 1st inning. North Central got their single run in the top of the 1st, and Montpelier answered right back with 3. And we have settled in since then.
No, just baseball.
The 1-1 pitch, low and away, and it actually gets out of the glove of Gendron, and cruising into second will be Fackler into scoring position. So Landon Fackler now at second. 2-1 the count on Jackson Richmond. 3-1 Locos. North Central, the defending champs last year. That was their 15th baseball BBC title, their first since 2014. Montpelier trying to reclaim part of their throne that they had had for 3 straight years before last year. 3-1 now the count on Richmond. Here comes your 3-1 from Moore. Upstairs, ball 4. So a single by Fackler, a walk to Richmond, and nobody out with runners on first and second now for Cam Smith. Smith has struck out and been hit by a pitch today. Sam Moore straightens. Steps, throws, nobody home. It goes into right center field. This should score Fackler pretty easily. Nope, the throw's coming in late. The throw to the plate, and they got him. Good job by North Central. It looked as if that Fackler had plenty of time to score. North Central survives an errant pickoff attempt that ends up in right center field, and Fackler's thrown out at the plate. Richmond came all the way around to third, but now one away in the inning. Good job by the North Central defense to recover after that failed pickoff attempt. So now it'll be Smith hitting with a runner on third and 1 out, and he has a mighty cut and a miss. 0-1 on Cameron Smith. Richmond at third, 1 down. Bottom of the 5th inning, 3-1 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. What a never guessed that Fackler was going to get thrown out. A swing and a miss by Smith. Tried to tomahawk that one to Timbuktu and came up empty. 0-2 now on Smith. Richmond at third, 1 away. The 2-strike pitch, and it's behind Smith. Almost hit him a second time tonight. Did that just end it? Montpelier has just won their first ever softball championship. Final score was 10. 14-1. Montpelier has defeated North Central in varsity softball. That's a first ever championship in softball. So the softball team has taken care of business. By the way, they'll share that title with Hilltop. The 2-2 pitch. Up and away, 3-2. Now the Montpelier baseball team is trying to join that party as well. (3-1) Montpelier, bottom of the 5th inning. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Smith. Crowding the plate. The 3-2. A little bit low and away, ball 4. Smith aboard a second time tonight after being hit by a pitch last time. So now first and third. And that'll bring Garrett Gurrell, who's 0 for 1. He has struck out and walked today. Jackson Richmond at third. Cameron Smith at first. 1 gone in the inning. Remember, Landon Fackler has already been thrown out at the plate in this inning on a throw that not sure really where Sam Moore was thrown on a pickoff attempt to second. It vaulted into right center field, but a hustling play by Myers to throw out Fackler then at the plate. There goes Smith, swing and a miss, Gurrell. Throw cut off at second by Hicks, and nothing doing for Richmond. So into second goes Smith. And now a second and third opportunity and a chance here for lots of breathing room for Montpelier if Garrett Gurrell can deliver. Again, infield, not in a 3-1 game in the 5th. Swung on, hit into the air, into right field. This should get the run in. It's caught by Turner. The throw is coming to the plate. It'll be cut off by Sam Moore. It's 4-1 Montpelier on the sacrifice fly by Garrett Gurrell. Good job by Gurrell of doing his job in getting that run in. Smith, by the way, tagged and went to third, and now 2 away in the inning. But Montpelier is added to their lead at 4-1. Jackson Staler, a strikeout victim twice today, will come up now. "4-1 Locos, bottom of the fifth inning. The pitch, way outside, and Gendron with a heck of an effort to make a diving stab at that and glove it. Or if that gets back to the backstop, more than likely it's run number 5 of the night. Montpelier has scored a run on a wild pitch already, the 1-0. Way up high and in, 2-0. Happy you chose to spend part of your Friday with us here. Good way to kick off the weekend. Gorgeous afternoon. Title on the line in this one for these teams both. It ended up being a blessing they're playing this game when they're playing it. Unable to hold his swing back is Staler. Went too far. It's 2-1. Pitch out of the strike zone. Again, the winner here tonight gets a share of the title for sure. The 2-1 pitch. Right down Broadway with a fastball, 2-2. Eden still plays Holgate on Tuesday. If the Bombers win, they would share the title. If Holgate wins, then the winner here tonight of this one that we're doing gets it outright. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third, the 2-2. A swing and a miss, and Staler having a rough one tonight at the plate. However, as the inning ends, Montpelier does get another run. 5 in the books here in Montpelier. 4-1 Locos on B-Rock Sports.
With warmer temps in the forecast, get to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and pick up your gallon of Clark & Kensington interior or exterior paint with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Whether it's a graduation party you're getting ready for or that painting project that you just want to get done, Clark & Kensington has you covered, and Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan is the place to get all you need for your project, including accessories. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place. Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
First ball, fastball, swinging is Quinn Burt. Ground out to Griffin Cooley at third, who fired across to Thorpe. Nice scoop by Thorpe. 1 down on 1 pitch in this inning. So Burt, he's now 0 for 3. Kenneth Smeltzer is 0 for 1 with a walk. Walked and struck out has Smeltzer. Scored a run. Montpelier now 5 outs away from at least a share of a title. They're in the 5th inning over in Bryan. It's 9-zip Defiance. That was a nice backhand, by the way, by Easton Richmond on a pitch that was low and away by Jackson Richmond. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery outside. 2-0. Congratulations again to the Montpelier Lady Locos as they hammered North Central tonight 14-1 to win a share of the BBC title in softball, the first ever softball championship. Hilltop, the other team sharing it, and Montpelier defeated Hilltop. There's a sharp single up the middle as Smeltzer drives one to center field for the second North Central hit of the game. Smeltzer's first, a 1-out single.
Number 7, Connor
Tying run coming to the plate here in the top of the 6th inning as Connor Gendron will come up. He has the other North Central hit, an infield single in his first at bat. He's also flown out to left. 1 out, 1 on. 4-1 Montpelier in the 6th. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. We mentioned what Montpelier has next. They play Fairview in their next matchup. And they're at Fifth Third Field on Tuesday night against Swanton before playing Hicksville next week. That one skied into the air, right field, going back, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Chasing it down will be Sharps, and the relay will stop everybody. And speaking of stopping, Gendron had to put the brakes on because he had almost caught up with Smeltzer, who had been kind of dialed down a little bit going into third. So now 2nd and 3rd and 1 out, and a ball that just kept carrying to right field over Sharps' head. It's our first extra base hit of the game. And now the tying runs are in scoring position here for Cohen Myers. Myers is 0 for 2. The pitch. Slider, strike on the inside corner. Best opportunity for North Central since the first inning. And I beg your pardon, tying run at the plate because Montpelier added that run in the 5th. So it's a 4-1 game. Myers represents the tying run at the plate. Curveball inside and low, 1-1. 6th inning, 4-1 Montpelier. Smeltzer at 3rd. Gendron at 2nd. Richmond from the windup has a 1-1 count on Cohen Myers. The pitch. Outside just a touch, 2-1. Terrific crowd on a gorgeous night for baseball. Youth night tonight. Boys and girls here for baseball and softball in Montpelier. And a lot of kids running and waiting to run the bases when the game is over here. The 2-1. Myers swings and misses, 2-2. Good job by Richmond to go off speed there and out of the zone, make Myers go after it. This is a big, big at bat. Again, in a 4-1 game, Montpelier has the infield back, so they will sacrifice the run to get an out here. Richmond's thinking strikeout, though. 2-2 on Myers. He is the North Central cleanup hitter. Richmond stares in, kicks the 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Ben Pettit. Easton Richmond will go out and have a conversation with Jackson Richmond now. Don't forget, when we're done here, Guardians and Twins, that pregame show about ready to get underway. It's a 7:10 start tonight, 6:10 tomorrow, and then 1:40 on Sunday afternoon. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's Richmond, and your payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4. And the bases are loaded for North Central here in the 6th inning.
Number 32, Ben Pettit.
That'll bring Ben Pettit to the plate. A pair of groundouts for Pettit. One back to Richmond on the mound in his first at-bat, and then a ground out to first last time. 4-1 North Central. Bases loaded, 6th inning. Richmond's pitch hit into the air, into right field. Sharps over near the line, makes the grab. Tagging and trying to score will be Smeltzer. He will. And they'll slice into the lead at 4-2. Sacrifice fly for Pettit. Going to third was Gendron, as Smeltzer scores the game's second run. But now 2 away. And Ethan Beard has re-entered. Remember, Turner hit for him last time. Beard is the young man that crashed into right field in the fence in foul territory. And now once and is granted timeout. 4-2 Montpelier here in the 6th inning as North Central gets one of those runs back. Gendron is at third. The pitch to Beard. Good pitch on the inside corner. Strike 1 to Beard. Number 6 hitter in this North Central lineup. 0-1. The next offering from Richmond. Swung on and a hard liner. Staler gloves, flips to Fackler at second and records the out there. A little bit of a collision, but nothing, no harm done as they talk to each other and everything's good. Nice play by the freshman Jackson Staler on some heat that was coming at him. Montpelier sees North Central get a run back. Middle of the sixth, Locos leading the Eagles 4-2.
For all of your insurance needs, see Denny Gehrig or Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier. When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Deets Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Deets Collision and Service.
15.
Hicks. So we have some changes here. New pitcher for North Central is Connor Gendron. Kenneth Smeltzer, the shortstop, has gone behind the plate. Johnny Hicks has shifted over to shortstop. And Sam Moore is now your second baseman. So Sam Moore ends up going 5 innings, giving up those 3 runs. Montpelier, he allowed just 3 hits. Struck out 6, walked 4, and hit a couple of batters today, but did a nice job after giving up 3. His defense behind him let him down just a little bit, and he was able to compete and continue to battle and pitch and keep North Central in this game within striking distance. Now Moore will give way to Connor Gendron. Gendron on the season for North Central is 0-1 with a 5.52 ERA. He hasn't worked a lot. 6 1/3 innings. Right-hander deals, and first ball liner, and out number 1 on that line out by Trent Thorpe. A slice in to the second baseman, Sam Moore. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring Hayden Sharps to the plate. Sharps 1 for 1 with a single and a hit by pitch. Defiance now leads Bryan 10-0. Bryan down to their last chance to extend it beyond a 5-inning game. They're getting ready to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, as Defiance is going to stay once beaten on the year. One of those teams, again, with that pitching depth. Keep an eye on them for another Defiance-like run, at least the potential for one, as Sharps takes away 1-1. Of course, in that difficult Division II district. 1 out, bases empty, bottom of the 6th, 4-2, Montpelier. A swing, it's popped up right side and will drift out of play. 1-2 now on Hayden Sharps. 3 in the first for Montpelier, and they added 1 in the 5th. North Central a single run each in the 1st and the 6th inning. The 1-2, a breaking ball that fooled Sharps for strike 3. He held back and then at the last minute decided to swing. And by then it was too late. It was by him.
Number 6, Easton Richmond.
And now there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Easton Richmond. Sacrifice bunt attempt his first time up, and it ended up being E5 on the throw, and then walked last time up. 1-0 as Richmond gets ahead here. Montpelier looking for anything and everything insurance if they can get it. They'd have to do it with 2 outs now. Richmond takes strike 1 on the outside corner, 1-1. North Central will be sending the bottom third of their lineup. Hicks, Moore, and Douglas due up in the 7th. And that breaking ball bends in for a strike on the inside corner. 1-2 now on Richmond. Staring in is Gendron, trying to make quick work of Montpelier here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it. A 1-2-3 6th. Last chance time for North Central. Montpelier 3 outs away from at least a shared BBC title. We'll have the 7th for you when we come back.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408. JJ Wins in Holiday City is a proud supporter of all athletes at North Central High School, and they're glad to be a part of tonight's broadcast game. JJ Wins features daily lunch and dinner specials, live entertainment on the weekend, and so much more. Come on out and enjoy a taste of JJ Wins in Holiday City. JJ Wins, proud supporters of the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning for North Central.
Well, it all comes down to this. 7th inning, Montpelier 4, North Central 2. As that sun starts to descend just a little bit here off to the west, staring into that just a bit will be Johnny Hicks, Sam Moore, and Clayton Douglas. Hicks has walked and grounded out, so he is 0 for 1. Finishing the third time through the lineup here. Jackson Richmond trying for the complete game win, a championship clinching win, strike on the inside corner. Montpelier probably would love to have that striker game back where they would be playing for an outright title right now. Well, yeah, they would be playing for the outright title at fastball tails outside, ball 1, but they still could get the outright title if they would win here, and then Holgate, which is capable, if they would beat Eden down a little bit low, 2-1. That's the only piece to the puzzle that's left after this one. Holgate and Eden on Tuesday. 2 balls and 1 strike on Johnny Hicks. Richmond, the 2-1 delivery. Low and away with a fastball, 3-1. There was never anybody throwing for Montpelier at any point in time in that last at bat. So as it stands, this is Jackson Richmond's game to finish. 4-2 Montpelier. 7th inning. The 3-1 delivery from Richmond. A swing and a miss, 3-2. Hicks began the game at second, finishing this game at short now after that pitching change that saw Gendron come to the mound. And Gendron had a good 7th inning, or bottom of the 6th inning, I should say. Richmond the long stare in. Here comes his payoff pitch to Hicks. A swing and a miss, strike 3 as he reared back and blew it past Johnny Hicks for the first out of the inning. 3, 4. That's his 8th strikeout. As we see Gruber Wyatt Gruber will be the pinch hitter here for Sam Moore. Gruber is looking for his first hit of the season. So a tough spot here for Wyatt Gruber. Up high and away, ball one. Moore had struck out both times. One out, bases empty. 4-2 Montpelier. The pitch. Down on the corner for a strike, 1-1. I say down because that last pitch was high and away on the first ball delivered. 1-1 now to Gruber. Clayton Douglas is due next. Here comes Richmond's 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fouled away pitch at 1-2 now. Cooley had been in on the cut of the grass. Stays there even with 2 strikes, but Gruber, smaller stature. It's gone final. State-ranked Defiance, 10-zip over Bryan tonight. Bulldogs number 3 in the state in Division II. Richmond's 1-2. A swing, and nice job by Gruber to hang in there and foul it back. Count remains 1-2. Guardians and the Twins when we're done here. Barring a North Central rally, we would get you there for first pitch in time at 7:10. Here comes Richmond's 1-2 pitch. Took something off that one, popped it up. It'll drift out of play over the Montpelier dugout off to the first base side, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Both teams at 5-1 entering play tonight. Again, what's at stake? The winner gets a piece of the BBC championship. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Wyatt Gruber. Pinch hitting for Sam Moore here in the number 8 hole. 1 out, bases empty, 4-2 Montpelier. The 1-2 offering, little nubber foul. Check swing on the hands. Gruber just fought it off to stay in the AB, and he did so. Montpelier softball has won and split the title with Hilltop. They beat North Central. Piece of the title when Hilltop was basically in the clubhouse. The 1-2, low and away with a fastball, 2-2. That was way outside. Win number 13, I think, on the season for Montpelier softball. I believe they came in 12-5. So a really good season overall for the Lady Locos. 2-2 pitch. Just missed. And Gruber fighting off a couple of pitches. This has been a really good at-bat by Gruber. He has worked it back to full. Now, can he be pesky enough to get on base? And a visit to the mound now from catcher Easton Richmond. 3-2 on Wyatt Gruber. 1 out, bases empty. We're in the 7th. 4-2 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Outfield not playing incredibly deep, pretty much straight away. By the way, Cooley is back now at third. Here comes the payoff pitch from Richmond. Inside corner, strike 3. Beautiful location for strikeout number 9 as Gruber is caught looking. And it's all up now to Clayton Douglas, the number 9 hitter, trying to keep this inning alive. Meanwhile, Montpelier an out away from slamming the door and getting the BBC title back here in Loco Land. 2 outs, bases empty. Kicking and dealing is Richmond. Called strike on the outside corner to Douglas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out today. Working around 3 walks today is Richmond. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And now North Central down to their last strike. No balls, 2 strikes on Clayton Douglas. 4-2 Montpelier. 7th inning. Richmond stares in, standing on the first base side of the rubber. Rocks, fires, the 0-2, down a little bit low with a fastball, 1-2. 3 in the first for Montpelier, 1 in the fifth. North Central scoring 1 in the first and 1 in the sixth. 4-2 Locos, ready to do it again here. This is a 1-2 count on Douglas. Number 9 man in the lineup. And that 1-2, low and away, 2-2. Went off speed there. Quinn Burt hoping for an opportunity, and he is the North Central top of the order. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 7th inning. Richmond's 2-2. Called strike 3. Ball game over. Championship returns to Montpelier. Striking out the side in the 7th inning. Talk about finishing strong. Jackson Richmond and Montpelier. Nothing across for the Eagles. And the Montpelier Locos moved to 10-6 on the season, but more importantly, 6-1, and they will at least share the BBC title. TBD after that, depending on what happens with Eden and Holgate. North Central drops to 9-5 and 5-2 in the BBC. A single tonight for Griffin Cooley, a single for Landon Fackler, a single for Hayden Sharps tonight. Garrett Garrell, a sac fly RBI. A ground out RBI for Jackson Richmond as well. Richmond gets the win. The losing pitcher tonight is Sam Moore. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. The Guardians and the Twins coming up next. Again, our final as Montpelier wins at least a share of the BBC title. They still could win it outright, again, pending on what happens with that Eden-Holgate game. Your final tonight, Montpelier 4, North Central 2, Cleveland and Minnesota next. Have a great weekend. This is B-Rock Sports.